Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode on Activision is failing the Call of Duty franchise. And this time, we're going to be talking about the newest Call of Duty game coming out later this year, and that is Black Ops 7. So, before this video gets started, I already know that there are going to be some salty Call of Duty fanboys that are going to come at my throat in the comment section because they're going to get mad regardless of whatever I have to say about Call of Duty, and they can't handle negative criticism about their precious franchise, and I already know they're squirming in their chairs, just, ooh, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say this time? And I already know there's just gonna be some people out there just thinking to themselves, like, oh boy, it's this dork. Here we go again. What's he gonna have to say about Call of Duty this time? So I'm pretty sure some of you folks have remembered the video I have talked about last year about Black Ops 6 being an overhyped pile of trash, which shockingly I was right about, and I don't want to revel in the fact that I was right, but I was right about Black Ops 6 to the point where the game is so bad it is facing a player retention crisis overall. As a matter of fact, I think the game is so bad, Activision even put the game on sale for PlayStation for like 45% off. So Activision is starting to get desperate, and they know it too. And they're probably thinking to themselves, like, damn, this game is literally so dog shit. This game is literally so terrible that half of our players is not even playing the game anymore, and they're going over to Fortnite. So we need to put the game on sale to try to bring back some players, and we need to try to make up for that lost money. So they put the game on sale for like 38 bucks because they know that this game is so bad. I said this before and I'll say it again. I still refuse to buy Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3's reboot, and I still refuse to buy Black Ops 6, and I will not be buying Black Ops 7 because we already know the usual song and dance that's gonna happen with this franchise, and we know what's gonna happen with this game. I mean, it's predictable at this point. We already know the trailer got revealed, and then people who watched it, they're gonna get nostalgia baited by Activision like they always do every single year. The trailer and the gameplay is gonna trick everybody, and then when it's finally time for the game to finally release, the game's gonna have so many problems on day one, whether you're playing the campaign, whether you're playing the multiplayer or the zombies, whatever. The game is gonna end up having so many problems day one, like bugs, glitches, tech issues, or if you're playing the multiplayer, it's gonna have packet bursts, it's gonna have the horrendous skill-based matchmaking that nobody wants, and it's still a problem to this day. And then once the game comes out, not enough content is going to be there, and they're going to put it on a roadmap for later down the line when it should have been in the game at launch. And then once everyone gets nostalgia baited like they always do every single year, when they pre-order the game, and then when the game is about to come out, like 2 days before the game comes out, if you pre-ordered the game, you get like 3 days early access before the game comes out, or like 1 day early access, or whatever. There will be people that hack the game and then they'll ruin it with hacks and cheats, and they'll end up destroying the multiplayer experience for a lot of people. And then Activision's gonna get so much backlash because they're gonna be also using generative AI to help develop the game when they've been laying off thousands of employees to replace them with AI, and then Activision's gonna face more criticism. And yet, Call of Duty fanboys will find a way to defend Activision and this new AI generated shit show, whether it be through microtransactions or game development, you name it. I mean, what else can be said about Activision and Call of Duty that hasn't been said already? People like myself that are just watching this shit show unfold with the Call of Duty franchise, people like myself are just wondering, damn, what the hell has happened to the Call of Duty franchise I used to know and love? What has Call of Duty turned itself into? This is not the Call of Duty franchise I remember. It's just sad to see the current state that Call of Duty has just plunged itself into. And I already know there's going to be some Call of Duty fanboys that are going to try to argue with me in the comment section, and they're going to try to tell me, Nightwing, give this game a chance, bro. Stop being such a hypocrite. The game isn't even out yet. Well, guess what, buddy? Last time I checked, I made the same argument, if not similar arguments, with Black Ops 6 before the game even came out, and I was right about Black Ops 6. So, what makes you think Black Ops 7 is not going to have the exact same problems as last year's Call of Duty or the year before that? What makes you think Black Ops 7 is not going to have all of these issues? It's so predictable at this point. If I was forced to only play Call of Duty and I had an option between playing Call of Duty Warzone or buying the Black Ops 6 game that is on sale or pre-ordering the newest Call of Duty that will have all the exact same problems that I know it will have, I would rather subject myself to the torture and suffering of playing Warzone rather than playing the newer Call of Duties. Because say what you will about Warzone, but at least Call of Duty Warzone is free to play, and you're not really taking any risks playing Call of Duty Warzone. Unless you're playing the game on PC and then there's a bunch of hackers and cheaters, then maybe there's a bit of risk there because they can install some viruses onto your PC. I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. I am gonna continue to stick with my no Call of Duty policy for the newer Call of Duty games. I'm still gonna play games like Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles. I'll still play games like Black Ops Cold War. I'll still play games like Call of Duty Warzone, even, because it's free to play and I'm not really spending any money and I'm not really losing out on much. But I will not play any more newer Call of Duty games after Vanguard. Now, I'm going to say this before I end off this video, because I already know that there are some genuine people that are genuinely excited for Black Ops 7, and I think that's great. I think that's cool. But, however, this is probably the last chance for a lot of people, because Call of Duty has been so mishandled by Activision lately, to the point where now people are just going to consider that this might be the straw that breaks the camel's back finally, and then people are gonna realize that, yeah, this game is not worth our money anymore. Why would I want to waste my money on this? And funny enough, Activision is so confident in their game, they think that Battlefield 6 is not going to dethrone them, and they even got called out by Battlefield and the player base, and Activision responded to the hype surrounding Battlefield 6, and they said Call of Duty is too big to fail and they're not worried. Um, Last time I checked, games like Call of Duty Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6, they were all failures, if not disappointments. So, Battlefield 6, a lot of people were really enjoying the beta. So, if I were you, Activision, I would be pretty scared right now. If Battlefield 6 is good as everyone wants it to be, and if it actually delivers what they promise, then Battlefield 6 is going to be the new top dog, and it will not be Call of Duty anymore. But only time will tell. So, with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about the inevitable disappointment for Black Ops 7, and I will see you all later.